Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Catherine from The Health Conscious Chef, and today we're going to do Chinese collards and kale. I find that many people are very intimidated by this beautiful long leaf because they just don't know what to do with it. But I'm going to show you how easy and quick it is to prepare this absolutely delicious, very filling meal, which can actually serve as a dinner. We're going to be using some cashews, so we get our protein from the cashews. So we're going to, first let me show you how to cut this collard. There's actually a long vein in it that comes out very easy, so we're going to just take that vein right out of the beautiful leaf. Collards are full of vitamin D and calcium, and they grow under the coldest conditions in the winter. So imagine how much endurance you get when you eat these greens. So this is really fun to do, and I like to bring, when you have children at home, to bring them into the kitchen and do this with you. We're going to roll it up just like a cigar, very tight. And then we're just going to slice through it. This is called chiffonading, but we can, for you as the consumer, let's just call this slicing. We're actually making ribbons, which are very beautiful and not hard to do. Just practice makes perfect when you come to slicing. And once down in the middle. So there are these gorgeous ribbons that came out of this collard. So that's how you cut a collard. We have cabbage that we're going to serve, actually going to be sauteed with it. And cabbage is what I call a fat flusher. Can never gain weight when you're eating cabbage. Keeps the intestines very, very healthy. So we're going to slice the cabbage very, very thin if that's possible. And you can use a grater too if you're intimidated by working with the cabbage. So ever so thin, we're slicing our cabbage. You can use Savoy cabbage if you like. You can even use red cabbage if you like. But this is a very, very tender cabbage to use. So as you can see, we've got these gorgeous ribbons of cabbage and collards that we're going to work with. Okay, these are our raw cashews. They're unsalted, they're not roasted. You can't get any healthier than these. I'm going to just stir them around in my stainless steel frying pan and just get them a little brown. Be careful here because they brown very quickly. So as soon as I see them browning, I'm going to pull them right off. Okay, they've been on for about 3 minutes. They're starting to get a great golden color, and we're done. Okay, now that our cashews have been toasted and they're set aside to cool, I'm going to start my sauté, and I'm using a really beautiful organic sesame oil, one of the finest oils that you could find out. We're just putting probably about a tablespoon, that's all we need. I have my ginger and my garlic cut already. We're doing about a tablespoon each of each. More ginger the better, because this is Chinese. And let's just let that get a little brown. And then we're going to also add some scallions to this. Okay, so we have our sauté of ginger and garlic coming along here. It's getting very golden and very flavorful. Now I'm going to add some cut scallions and a little bit of pepper for color and vitamins. And everything is sizzling up very nice here. Only takes about 2 minutes. My spice that I'm adding is ground coriander. And ground coriander is actually cilantro, but it's ground. And I use it in all my Chinese cooking. So we've added this spice. And now we're just adding our collards and kale, which were shredded to look like ribbons. And I'm stirring, and I'm using a great wooden spoon a friend brought me from Israel. It's such a soulful thing to me to use wood on stainless. Okay, just as my greens are sizzling a little, I'm going to add some mirin, which is simply from brown rice. Eden makes the most delicious rice cooking wine. No sugar, just from rice. And now we're going to add a splash of wheat-free tamari, which is premium soy sauce. Remember, it's a Chinese dish. Okay, we're going to add just a little water to help steam it up so we don't have to add any additional oil. It's going to be a very light Chinese dish. And that's going to take about 3 minutes. You can see it's already starting to wilt. Okay, I think it's ready now. And as you could see, it really just took minutes. We're just going to give it a stir. We're going to add a little organic crushed, just a little bit of crushed red pepper, just to give it a little kick. And our cashews back in the dish. We're going to add some raw red pepper just so you get a nice crunch. We want this dish to have a raw crunch on the top. And there you go. Our dish is finished. Chinese collards and cabbage. Red pepper and scallions. Okay, so this is the finale to my Chinese collards, cabbage with roasted cashews for idealchef.com, and I think you will really enjoy it.